establish himself. And I think a Beast of the East title will go a long way to doing that.
That's a good point. There's that double. See how he drops the head to the far side, the old JO style. Drop the head to the pressure side, but actually rotate the hips and feet to the opposite.
152 pounders, come on down. We're going to give your awards to you.
Warner with the escape, 50 seconds into the second, 2-1 the score. Now, Coach, how do you feel about guys wrestling from one knee?
I mean, it could be effective as a means to kind of lure your opponent in, but I don't like it for a sustained amount of times. I think ultimately what our sport should do is have kind of like a shot clock kind of thing on the amount of time you can spend on your knee. So if you're going to spend more than 15 seconds, I think they should bring the guy back to it and make him wrestle. I don't think that they should let guys wrestle for more than 15, 20 seconds down on the knee for any period of time. I think that really disturbs the rhythm of the bout.
I agree 100%. 20 seconds left. Milonas from Blair holding on to the 2-1 lead. Both guys trading shots. Dylan connecting on his only real shot attempt.
So he's batting 1,000.
Batting 1,000. Imagine if he took more shots.
9-0 this year.
Good point.
He wins 12 defeats overall, ranked 3rd in the country. Milonas has been wrestling for 14 years. 2011 Beast of the East champion. 2011 Iron Man champion. 2011 Fargo.
TC Warner to start down in this second period. I'll look for Milonas. Roll that inside wrist out, put it on his back.
Yeah, he's tough.
Very tough here. TC Warner has great hips. Very funky guy. Milonas had the arm turret there. Couldn't use it to score.
Blair kids don't play on top. They're very effective up top. Even if they don't turn, they're able to secure things, and we saw that a little bit earlier.
Watch how Milonas puts all the weight on the Warner's hands.
Warner looking game on bottom except for his head position. I'd like to see the upper part of his body work up higher so he's not caught in this situation here where I've seen Milonas numerous times. Good hips, good hips.
Warner coming up, looking to hop over.
Good hips, good hips. That's still good work. Those guys.
Just trying to get his escape. He tried to get it commercial. Allowed Milonas to select the leg, though. I don't think he's going to go quietly for Milonas here on bottom. I think he's going to continue to be active on bottom and make the Milonas work. I think that Warner wants to score from here, and I like that. I want to see that. I think that's great for the sport, whether we're on our feet, top or bottom. I think if you have an offensive, good aggressive mindset, I think it's more entertaining to the fans, and I think we can also introduce more people to the sport by allowing people who aren't really connected to the sport to see people work. He's tough on bottom, like I said. I think that he wants to do that. I think you hit the nail on the head. He's more in tune to the reversal than he is to just picking up one. And strategically here, he's down by one, so he only needs one. That's all he needs. You can't lose a match if the score is tied, so why not pick up the 1 point and get to work on your feet? Milonas riding that long claw flank. Now he's rolling that wrist out. 20 seconds left. Looking to ride out this whole second period here is Dylan Milonas. And I'm interested to see where he goes in the third period because T.C. Warner is known to be very tough on top. Will Milonas risk it and go down? And he will.
Louis Bates, listen, we're sitting here watching this final, and we got some great camera work going on by some inside wrestling staff members. We got Isaiah Meade, former 3-time state champ out of Caesar Rodney in Delaware, and he's holding his camera down. He's getting these angles for everybody at home so that us, wannabe commentators on this particular bout or matches can stand up and say a few things. But if it wasn't for the great camera work from the 3-time state champ out of CR, we wouldn't be able to see this action right here tonight. So we want to thank young men like Isaiah Meade and young men like the people who are really running the whole thing over at Inside Wrestling for setting up this whole thing for Beast of the East and bringing this fine wrestling to those at home.
Now, one thing I do love about T.C. Warner, I'm a big fan of the crab ride. I feel you stay in really good control of your opponent, and you can always score from there.
Too good on bottom. He's too good on bottom. It's not going to happen.
Too solid. And 3-1 your score. 90 seconds left in the third period. Dylan Milonas over T.C. Warner right now. Now, Warner needs to get his offense going.
Not going to happen from there. It's not going to happen from there. And so let's look at this again. Let's think strategically and as coaches. What do we want from our athlete? He's down 3-1 with essentially 60 seconds remaining. What do you want from your athlete if he was Warner? What are you looking for, Coach?
More motion. T.C. Warner, no level change. His feet are looking like they're stuck in concrete blocks. We need more motion, more movement. We have to get this guy off balance and create an angle. 45 seconds left. Still 3-1 lead for Milonas. He comes with a nice high crotch. Head outside, goes head inside, back to head outside.
He's going to hook the leg. At some point, if he's a little bit patient here, if he rotates his hips toward the mat, which he just did, so that is going to allow him to step over. So as soon as he squared his hips up to the mat, and he can get his right arm free, he's what we call bottom arm out, or he can stay there. I mean, that should have been awarded. As soon as the hands got separated, he should have been awarded the deuce. Either way, Milonas is going to double up again. He was Iron Man and Beast champ 2 years ago, and he's going to come into this building, or maybe not, and replicate that performance. Iron Man and Beast again. This is a tough kid. This is a tough kid, folks.
Blair Academy picks up their third champion on the night. Dylan Milonas to go along with